Hola again. Just wanted to continue the video to show a couple of ways that I've used the Chromebooks with the students during classes and at home. So what you're seeing here is an email that a student received after they took one of my Google Form quizzes that I gave. There's a great program called Flubaroo where you can actually grade quizzes, and the coolest part about it to me is that instantly I can email every student his or her results. So a lot of times my kids are getting their results while they're in the next class. And for me, this is really important for kids of this generation because I think they're very used to things like video games that give them instant feedback on their progress. And I've noticed the difference that can make in keeping them engaged, keeping them motivated, and feeling optimistic about their chances and knowing what to do to improve. So, instant feedback is a great way for us to be able to reach our students using technology. Another way that I do this is through my class website. Now, I do not use Google Classroom. I liked a lot of the features that it offers, but one of the features that it does not contain is the ability to set up automatic quizzes online. And edmodo.com is a class website platform that lets you share documents and images and links and polls and all kinds of things and notes to the students and updates, just like Google Classroom. But it also allows you to create and send quizzes. So I'll actually send homework sometimes as a quiz, in quotes, which will be graded as a homework assignment, but it's all automatically graded. So students go on, they complete their homework. You'll notice me scrolling down here just to show you the types of things I might post for them, whether that were study resources or notes from the day's class. I'm going to continue trying to scroll down here. And during these quizzes, students answer to the best of their ability, and then immediately they receive their feedback. And as soon as they enter their scores, I also, on my end of Edmodo, can see the results. So this should give me a breakdown of who had the highest scores. It should give me a breakdown of each student's progress. Okay, these are all from last year, so hopefully I'm not breaking any confidentiality. And it gives me sort of a visual of how they're doing, but it also gives this information right back to the student. Again, the idea is get the communication, get the feedback to the students as close to instantly as possible. An app that I use often to try to accomplish this in class would be Socrative or Socrative, where I can pose questions to the class using the Chromebook, either aloud or typed, and they can type their answers back to me. And instantly I can see a whole list by student name of their responses. So in the class itself, I can be speaking to individual kids, calling to them and saying, excellent answer, why don't you tweak this thing? This was perfect. Let's show this as a model for the class. And if it's a kid who's really struggling, I can hide the student names so the class can't see them. But either way, if I would like to, I can display this on the smart board. I could use quick questions. They could work in groups to complete a space race, which is just team competition. Or I could even create a whole quiz and it would give me a breakdown of all their data. One final way that I like to reach each student as needed, in a differentiated way and give them feedback during class is through a program that we use here at Eisenhower Middle School called Hapara. And there's something that we can do with this program where we can group students by color. So often I'll group students by level of ability and how much extra reinforcement they might need. And we can also send them messages. And what's nice about this is during class, let's say kids are working on something on the Chromebook, and I notice a kid needs a little bit extra help, or maybe it's even a quiz and a low-level student needs a word bank. I can very quickly click the message section and send him or her the information they need right on their screen without anybody else knowing. So it's excellent for discrete differentiation. I'm going to wrap it up there. So thank you for your time, and I'm really excited to be working with the Chromebooks this year.